Operation status quo. Operation status quo. Prepare to engage. Operation status quo. Ready to engage. Operation status quo. Engaged. Engaged. Hello and gobble, 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 gobble to you beautiful people out there. How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Thanksgiving. Unbelievable. We're here together on Thanksgiving because I can't leave you people alone. I can't leave you people alone. I'd like to leave you alone. You probably wish that I would leave you alone, but I'm here because I love you, the people out there individually as well as a group, as I say all the time. And, you know, listen, it's a holiday today, and you should do things that you love and that are fun on holidays. And I always speak on how much fun this is for me to be here on YouTube to present some sort of I don't want to call it content. I don't know what the hell to call it. Some sort of expression, some manic human expression or whatever it is that comes forth. Like, you know, I used to talk about this a lot before. I haven't said this in a very long time. Back when I was doing the show under the title of the Pete Palmer program before I switched it to what it is now. But I always used to say, you know, the Pete Palmer program, I am not the Pete Palmer program. You know, I am merely the conduit through which the Pete Palmer program speaks. And that holds true here with Operation Status Quo as well. I am merely the conduit, ladies and gentlemen, through which the universe is sending energy and turkeys. There's our Thanksgiving turkeys running around. Okay, so this is a quick one today, to be honest with you. You know, it is Thanksgiving. I'm going to go down and start cooking pretty soon because I'm in the mood to do my cooking. I got some stuff I'm going to cook, and that's what you do. You have to cook the stuff if you're going to eat the stuff. Unless you're eating raw foods, then you don't have to cook them. But some foods you can't eat raw. I mean, this is a perplexing time, you know. All right, but seriously, first of all, hello and welcome, Operation. This is Operation Status Quo. I appreciate you taking the time to be here on Thanksgiving of all days. Maybe you catch this later or some other time. Whenever it is that you catch it, it's fine with me. And if you don't catch it at all, whew, thank God, because it's one less person that I have to feel embarrassed in front of, right? So anyway, this is the place where we observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the status quo of life. And then, of course, we create our own flow of quo, because that's the only way to go. And, of course, I am Pete Palmer, your user-friendly host, broadcasting live from the comfy confines of my very own home. So I really just wanted to come on today to just say, you know, to give thanks and thanks first and foremost to all you guys out there who support this show and watch this show and appreciate what I try to do here. I definitely appreciate that. I really appreciate everything. I just appreciate life. I just wanted to, you know, not make it, you know, come on with any of my crazy conspiratorial nonsense today. Really, Thanksgiving, as I was kind of saying yesterday, it's really an underrated holiday. I feel it's really just so, you know, the idea of it, at least the emotional, ambiance that it brings and such, you know, is, you know, I just find it to be a very wholesome kind of, you know, warm, heartfelt, you know, cozy kind of day. And I wish that for all of you. You know, obviously we see what's going on in the world today. We always talk about all this stuff and, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, bottom line is like we try to talk about here on Operation Status Quo. And that's why we observe life and then decide what choices we want to make to best live our lives within the circumstances that are around us. Right. So, you know, we always talk about that aspect as well as I like to really put forth, and because I really believe it in my heart. I mean, it really is up to the individual, because if you don't believe it in your heart, then I guess it doesn't, you know, really doesn't matter, because anything that really comes to fruition in our lives is we have to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe it. So it's like in Seinfeld, like when George says, "Remember, it's not a lie if you believe it." So you just have to believe in what you want to believe in, and you are the manifestor, the creator, and you know those are the frequencies you align with and create in your life. But I definitely think humanity, as I say all the time, and this is a great time to remind ourselves of this, because we know it's difficult in some regards, right? We all go with our families and do different things, and you know there's still all this tumultuous stuff going on in the world, and it's difficult to kind of put that off to the side at times and pretend it's not there. But you know, I don't think we have to pretend it's not there. I really feel that we should embrace it, because everything we're seeing as far as the chaos goes in our day-to-day lives now, you know, geopolitically and everything else, financially, blah blah blah. all those items are really just reflections back to us to show that it is time to move in a different direction. And, it is time to, really think about, real education for humanity, a way of living that makes sense, that is fair and equitable, that is human, I guess I should say, more importantly, an actual, human way of living instead of, the oppression that takes place. But, today is a day to just remember what we're thankful for. And like I say, not only am I thankful for having this channel, thankful for you, the audience out there. I'm thankful for so much in my life. I'm thankful for my mind and my ability to see things in the way I do. Not that everything I think is right, or I don't even mean it that way, but I just feel so blessed to not be so blind, in a lot of aspects of what's going on. I feel like it at least gives me, a fair chance. It's like if you're like a group of rabbits, and you're getting hunted by, a guy coming with the shotgun, the rabbits that, know that the guy's coming, at least they have a chance to run away. If one rabbit might be deaf and he doesn't know that the guy's coming with the gun, he has no chance to run away. So I feel at least I know kind of what's going on in the world, and I have the opportunity to, mitigate the circumstances within. That's what we talk about here on Operation Status Quo. I mean, that's really what it's all about. So, I would love to know what you're thankful for out there. I would love to even some of your Thanksgiving traditions. If you want to just drop stuff in the comments as you see this video, that'd be great. I'd love to know what you're thankful for today, because I think we should be thankful no matter what. There's a lot to be thankful for. Plain and simple, just thankful for even having the opportunity to exist in this, this physical form, to have the ability to do this exchange, this interplay, with the energies, and to learn and grow, to actually be, an incarnated being, a sovereign entity. It's really just, if you really think of it from that perspective, it's like, it's a lot deeper than, somebody passed the stuffing. So, what else I was thinking I was thankful for today too? Because I got to say this as a joke. When I was going for my walk this morning, I noticed obviously people are, gathering at people's houses, early, families showing up, people are there. And I hear people sitting outside, they're laughing, talking as I pass by some houses. And I go, I'm really thankful for all these people who have, family and friends to go be with today, because that puts less pressure on me to actually have to talk to anybody, because they're engaged with other people and I can just be by myself, and it's beautiful. I love it.
Hey-o.
I don't want to make that sound as negative as it may come across. I really do love people. I'm quite the social bug, as it were. I am a social person, but as I've gotten older, as much as I love socializing, I think I even love solitude even more. It's the craziest thing. Like, socializing's great and everything, but within the confines of our present, way of life, it's really hard to find people that you just kind of connect with in a reasonable, natural flow kind of way. Like, it's always all this other shit, talking shit about shit, and you got to watch what you say. I mean, this goes beyond Thanksgiving, right? This is like just in general. Now, you always got to put on some sort of persona based on the situation that you're in, instead of just really just being yourself all the time, which I don't understand. I think that should be like the one of the foremost things that we do as a humanity, is just plain and simple, be yourself through and through all the way. We shouldn't have to put different faces on for different situations. We should really just be true to who we are and be it, right? Because then we would all be living from a place of authenticity. We would all be giving our best selves, and everything would work synergistically together as the energy should, instead of us all thinking that we're separate and apart and keeping ourselves away from one another, and and bouncing off the walls instead of cohesively working together. I don't know. That's just how I kind of see things. Obviously, guys, you guys know how I am out there. But seriously, I just wanted to take the time quickly today to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. It's about like 9 minutes in. I'm just laughing because how I always say quickly, just going to quickly, I could have typed a note and just said happy Thanksgiving. But no, I wanted to come to you, the people, because I love you guys out there, and, really looking forward to, continuing on with this. And, it's funny, since I changed it over to Operation Status Quo back in March, it really, it's taken on a new way. And I've grown a lot. I go back and watch some of the episodes from when I started, this version of my show back in March, and I just see how how it's changed, and the little things I've done here and there to try to, I think when I first started this version, I wanted to be I didn't want to be, let's say, funny, because I don't know if you might not find me funny, but I wanted to be more, serious and, spiritual, and really talk about, awakening and self-actualization and do. And that stuff's all great. And I believe it. And really personal self-empowerment is one of the biggest things, I would love to encourage everyone, whatever that is for you, whatever it is you want to learn, whatever it is you want to be, whatever it is you want to do. It's just the basic concept is, we don't have to be, slaves to any system. We don't need all these, powers that be to guide us into what our lives should be. All the answers are right here within, and we just have to, focus in on that, hone in on that, and live that way. So, as I started doing this thing, I was trying to be a little more serious, I think, in some of the earlier episodes, but then over time, it's like I can't hide my personality. I'm a ball buster a little bit. I think crazy things. I talk really fast. I say a lot of shit that don't mean shit, but it does mean shit. Like, I feel, and I've said this before, it's not so much, the exact, exactly what I say as much as the, the positive nature of it in a way. We can have fun with all the conspiracy stuff in certain regards. I mean, we get heavy on the human trafficking and all that nonsense, and, but it's not nonsense. But at the same time, we have to remember that everything is one energy playing out as it should. We are observation points, and, it's not up to us to change or try to force anything. It's up to us as individuals to live within the resonance, as it were, of our being, and that is part of the oneness and the perfection. And, I'm not saying don't take actions. Obviously we take actions, but, it's a slippery slope. I mean, I just big believer in not attaching to anything, whether it's happy, sad, either way, whatever you give power to and life to is, what becomes like reality. And ultimately, we always have to have that space of just observing as opposed to, being. We're not like, just reactive beings in it. We are observers who are participating, and mitigating. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop right here because it's Thanksgiving. And, like I say, I really just wanted to come on quickly and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and say how thankful I am to have you guys out there. And I really appreciate the support. So please continue to like, subscribe, and share. Put your comments in, and let's help the channel grow. And, whatever you have to share, I say this all the time. I kind of haven't said it in a while, but, you guys are part of this. So, I'm very open to anyone who wants to, share what they do or who they are or ideas for the show. It's all good. Like, I want to make this a community. That's what it's all about. So once again, thank you guys for everything out there. And I really hope you have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. Don't eat too much. I mean, eat, enjoy, but you know what I'm saying, give yourself a break. give the old digestive system a break. Maybe kind of move it out for, eat everything you want to eat over the course of a couple days, instead of like all in one sitting. But seriously, that's it. All right, that's it. I'm going to go. It's time for me to start cooking, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back with you guys again tomorrow, right? Because it's Friday, and we'll do something tomorrow. So once again, like, subscribe, share, blah, blah, blah. I love each and every one of you individually as well as a group. You know it. God bless you. I wish you all the best to you, your family. Thank you guys again. Have a great Thanksgiving, and until tomorrow, Operation Status Quo disengaged.